Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Demagen Tries, the 30-day video game music challenge, hard mode, featuring no repeat games. We're up to day 14. We've had 2 entire weeks of these short and badly edited videos. It's been an absolute pain, I tell you, to try and do the sound mixing for this. But day 14, music featuring vocals. And there's a couple of games that I really could have chosen for this. Both of these songs will get me copyright claimed. So, you know, I'm just going to roll with it. It's one of the reasons why I made sure that I'm doing these as separate videos. The first potential, in fact, my original, well, no, it wasn't really the original, but it was the one that I thought I was more likely to go for, was the prelude version of The Weight of the World, the final boss music from the Copied Factory, the Nier Automata / Final Fantasy XIV crossover 24-man raid thing. The Weight of the World is an absolutely cracking piece of music in Nier Automata, which is a game that I've really not played very much of, but I really quite I love the music from it. In fact, it could quite easily go down on the music I like from a game I haven't played. What actually have I got down on that? Oh yes, so I've just scrolled down my little list here. Yeah, I love the Nier Automata, I can't even say it, music. I think it's really good. I'm sure the plot is very good as well. I just couldn't get into it as much as I wanted to. But that's not the actual music that we're going for. The music we're actually going for, and as I said, this is going to get copyright claimed, so I'm only going to play a little bit of it. But it is from a game that I played for the channel last year. So, as you can tell, it is Take Control by the Old Gods of Asgard. Basically, it's Poets from the Fall. And their kind of in-game persona, so to speak, as the Old Gods of Asgard, this kind of almost kind of omniscient rock group with kind of precognitive things. They were in Alan Wake. It's part of the kind of I think, weren't they even referenced in Quantum Break? I think there were, actually, yeah. I really enjoyed the Ashtray Maze sequence in Control. And you can find that on the channel. I'll put a link in the corner on a card so that you can go and watch my reaction to that. It's a set piece. It's not challenging. Well, it's not super challenging at that stage in the game, but it's a real mind trip. It messes with your head, and it's got this cracking, really kind of upbeat, brilliant piece of rock music to accompany you with it. It's been stuck in my head since I first heard it. Every single Poets of the Fall song that has been in one of Remedy's games, I've absolutely loved. You know, I loved the Alan Wake soundtrack. I love the Quantum Break soundtrack. I love the Control soundtrack. They produce really strong, in my opinion, narrative games with really strong soundtracks that support that narrative. And Take Control by the Old Gods of Asgard / Poets from the Fall is 100% typical of the kind of music they produce. There's lots of other pieces of video game music with lyrics that I really, really like. Liliana's theme from Dragon Age, for example. But this is the one that's the most upbeat and the most positive, and arguably the one that took me the most by surprise, and therefore I like it the most. You know, I could have had Liberi Fatale from Final Fantasy VIII. I could have actually got that in here. But this is just the one, as a fan of kind of rock and metal music, this is the one that stood out to me the most as being unexpected and perfectly suited for being in that section of a video game. And that's my justification for this. But what about you guys? What is your favourite piece of music featuring vocals been in a video game? I'm really, really interested in the responses to this one, because a lot of the video games that I play don't have vocal tracks, or if they do, it's a lot of kind of vocal sounds rather than lyrics, if that makes sense. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below what kind of video game music with vocals floats your boat, because I mean, anything with vocals is even more subjective, I think, than a lot of video game music. Hope you've enjoyed this one, folks. I know it's been a little bit shorter than the others, but as I said, copyright claiming and all that, it's going to hit me regardless with this one, because if I remember correctly, the actual video in the playthrough got hammered as well. Until next time, stay safe out there, and I will catch you all in the next video. Cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.